I hope you're doing well today. We're going to go over the Sagittarius new moon that is happening on December 12th, 2023 at 20 degrees and 40 minutes. It will be at 7:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this is the last new moon of 2023. It is asking you, what do you want to create within this new cycle? All right, so I'm going to look at the chart. I hope you can see the chart here. Let me expand it a little bit. Now we have some aspects happening with this new moon. And let me grab my pen. This new moon is in Sagittarius here and making an aspect to Mars. Mars will be conjuncting it. Mars is pushing it forward in Sagittarius with what needs to be energized right now. With the new moon in Sagittarius, it will push you to new territory and beyond what you have experienced so far. It will also broaden your perspective about your experiences. If you didn't have a point of reference of where you need to be, this Sagittarius new moon will create that new beginning for you. Okay, feelings of inspiration and trusting the next steps, the expansion of this zodiac Sagittarius is giving you the feelings of, I can do anything. Therefore, you will take that leap of faith that's needed, that next step without question. It is going to trine the North Node in Aries, which is here. And with it trining the North Node in Aries, the North Node in Aries is retrograde at 21 degrees. So it's working internally. It'll give you that courage and independence to follow your soul's calling. Okay? It is also making an aspect to Chiron. Let me back it up so you can see. Chiron is here, right beside the North Node, at 15 degrees retrograde. And it can help you see how strong you are and what you have healed this year, which will give you more of a confidence internally. This beginning will be coming from a healed place without any type of mind chatter that you may have from the past. You will feel more open to what is beginning and having more faith of how it turns out. Remember, there is a universal push from Mars, and that you should trust your intuition on where to go next. We'll also have on December 13th, 2023, which is the next day, Mercury stationing retrograde in Capricorn. All right, so let's find Capricorn here. And that will be happening at 6 degrees Capricorn. During the new moon, though, it will be direct. And there will be some type of clarity coming through for the next steps. All right. It is kind of close. There is a kite here. I'm not sure if you see that kite or if you're familiar with kites. Okay, but usually with a kite, Jupiter is connected here at the end. We have Mercury connected. We have Lilith connected. And Lilith is the independence, okay, which is in Virgo. Then it makes that little line there. But with a kite, what you're trying to do is get the independence, get the clarity, so that you can gain what's at the point of the kite. That's where what needs to happen, what needs to be. And it's Venus and Pallas Athena, which is at the same degrees, at 9 degrees. Pallas Athena is a warrior strategist. Okay, she's the one that plans out how everything should be. Venus is coming in with harmony and balancing, which is in Scorpio. So it'll be a very truthful harmony and balancing that's coming through. All right, but this is where you're trying to get. But you have to gain that confidence and you have to get the clarity. Jupiter is helping. Jupiter is helping retrograde. And with Jupiter retrograde, he is giving that luck, that expansion internally, like the buildup for you to get there. The Mars is also giving motivation. That's over there conjuncting the new moon. So there is a lot of divine help here. There is a universal push from Mars. All right? Remember? So that you can trust your intuition and your next steps. Now, Mercury. When Mercury goes retrograde at 6 degrees in Capricorn, it's going to help you see internally on what is happening. And it will trine with the new moon as it flows through Sagittarius and bring in something in the physical that will give this new beginning structure. It could be something mercurial, okay, such as a document or communication. Try not to overthink the situation. With Mercury retrograde, be sure to read all documents closely and communicate slowly. Think before you type and before you speak. All right. So it will be sextiling that Venus, which will be at 9 degrees, and conjunct Pallas Athena. And we went over Pallas Athena, but Pallas Athena, yes, she is the planner, but she will also show you the bigger picture that connects with the North Node in Aries by moving forward to something different. Okay? There will be some type of different reaction of what you have done before to whatever situation is happening within your world. You are going to see another step, a different step that you never have done before. All right, so I'm going to go through the signs. I'm going to go through your sun, moon, and rising sign. Please listen to all 3 of them so that you can find the energies that are alchemizing within your world. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hi Libra, this is for Libra, sun, moon, or rising. We're going to check out where the Sagittarius new moon is happening within your chart. It is happening in your 3rd house. Your 3rd house of communication, vehicles, siblings, cousins, relatives, media, writing, moving or movement, small education or licenses, and your mind and neighbors. Okay, so a new beginning is happening here. This is something that's never happened before. So I want to look at the North Node in Aries. The North Node is pushing you to a path of relationships. And this is maybe even different types of relationships that you've never encountered. Okay. But this does include your spouse. This includes your close friendships. Okay. Different ways of communicating with them. This is where other people see you, the 7th house, okay? Alliances, commitments, agreements, contracts, business relationships, therapists, okay? And I think I said clients, I'm not sure. But this could be you gaining new clients. This could be you, different types of clients, right? That you've never really come across before. Or gaining more clients. Because that North Node in Aries is trying to get you ready for the situations of that 7th house, which is other people. This is also, if you've never been married, that there's a possibility that that could happen, that you're rethinking the situation with the 3rd house. Or you could be meeting that spouse from relatives, from cousins, okay? Also neighbors, all right? Or if you end up taking your vehicle to the body shop or something like that, something of that nature, you could end up meeting someone of a close relationship there. This could also, with the 7th house activated and the 3rd house activated, see you moving, getting a new lease, okay? That could be a thing here. So Mercury is going to bring in clarity, and Mercury is in the 4th house. The 4th house is property, is home, is family, is nurturing, mother or your mother or motherhood, which could look like you mothering someone or being a mother yourself, or you being a single father and mothering your children, nurturing your children. Okay. Security is here, sense of belonging, emotional core strength, and foundation. So Mercury is trying to tell you this is where you belong, or showing you where you belong. And it could end up you moving to a place that you actually love, moving in with a spouse, moving, if you've been like separated or something, moving in with that spouse, moving in with a friend, showing you where you belong. Also, you could end up finding, you know, the property or house that you actually want. So the 4th house deals with home. You could be gaining more clients from home. And Mercury is communication and documents and things of that nature. So it's bringing in that for you. And 7th house also deals with contracts. So any type of mortgage or something could be coming up. Or leases, like I said earlier. You could be leasing a vehicle. 3rd house is dealing with cousins, relatives, siblings, and, you know, just family. So there could be a meeting, because it is the holidays. It could be a meeting, a party, so a get-together of sorts, a celebration, and you end up meeting the person that you're going to marry. That could be a thing here. Okay, so I really want to look at the kite that we were talking about in the previous video. So the kite is dealing with Lilith in Virgo, which is giving you that confidence to do what's needed. Okay, and Virgo is the 12th house. So there's confidence coming in from higher states of consciousness. There's also confidence coming in with ending something. All right, whether that be a relationship or communication with a parent, or ending something of communication with relatives. That could be a thing, okay? Because we're talking about the 4th house, the 3rd house, which is both mercurial right now, Mercury being in the 4th house, and the 3rd house being ruled by Mercury or Gemini, right? So something of that nature. This could also be with the 12th house activated with Lilith, gaining confidence in taboo topics or mediumship, maybe past life, maybe karma healing. Healing and restoration is here. Maybe you're healing relationships. Maybe you're healing family relationships. It's also dealing with letting go and going with faith. Psychic and intuition abilities. Transformation is here. So there could be some type of transformation coming through in regards to your home, your relationships. It could go either way though, from the mercurial aspects being highlighted and a new beginning happening within that Sagittarius, okay? Because the 3rd house in Sagittarius being activated, Sagittarius deals with having faith. Also, it could be expansion here of you wanting to expand your horizons rather than the norm. Okay, but that Lilith is going to give you the confidence that's in Virgo. Now, let's go on to the kite. So I am going to go ahead and circle the Mercury because that's part of the kite. And we're going to look at Jupiter in Taurus, which is in your 8th house. Okay, and Jupiter is hitting that expansion on transformation, 8th house, death and rebirth, legal matters, divorce, other people's resources, debts, taxes, government, banking, soul bonding, sex, also hidden knowledge, which is taboo topics, astrology, tarot, esoteric knowledge, inheritance, death and rebirth, and mortgages. So there is a chance that you end up getting some type of inheritance to move. There is a chance that you can use a spouse's resources to move, or if that's, including that divorce, or it could be just a spouse in general, dealing with relationships here to move with the 4th house. Okay. But there could be an ending of spouse's support. Also, there could be an ending of, an inheritance. I think I said that earlier, but I'm not sure. Okay. Then we have Venus and Pallas Athena being activated in your 2nd house. This creates the kite. And we're trying to get to that Pallas Athena and Venus here, because Pallas Athena is creating that plan to gain money, but doing it within harmony. Okay, doing it within harmony. Money is in your 2nd house, values, material things that you value, also your self-worth, confidence, sensual things, your income and spending. All right, but we're trying to get to the harmony of it. And this could be coming through that 8th house. It could be coming through that inheritance, that divorce, or somebody else's resources that helps you have that new beginning in the 3rd house, which is media, writing, or vehicles, gaining the vehicle. Also, clarity within your mind, within your mind's eye, the 3rd house, which is very mercurial. But it's going to be a new beginning of how you think and how you approach these things, most definitely. And what the North Node is trying to do is push you toward relationships, push you toward an independent way of being in relationships. And if this doesn't deal with a divorce or some type of inheritance, dealing with a relationship such as a marriage or some type of relationship that's very close to you, that's pretty much like a marriage to where you can be independent and also be in that relationship. Okay? Knowing how to come together and how to be separate at the same time. That could be a thing, Libra. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising to get the full picture of how this is happening in your world. I'll see you next time.